let's try again because some of you were in the sleepings. I know that's GB and BBB. What are you doing? What are you not over here and petting the bears yet? It's story time first, okay? I will make sure that you have extra petting time with Bear, all right? That is great, danke. Hello, all of my campers. It is Triple C in the house. Here I am, shaking up the whole camp again.
And Triple B here with all of my friends. At least I hope some of you are my friends. Anyways, sending warm and fuzzies. But remember, don't touch me.
Wait for it.
Wait, what?
Wait for it.
What? Wait.
Huh. I thought God was supposed to be here.
GB. He is here. He is always here. You have to believe.
I don't want to be called GB. I want to be called Grim, Gritty, Grizzly. Triple G, all live in fear.
GB. Look at that. You have scared all the children, people. You don't have to be mean to everyone.
You know what I think? I think it should be Gorgeous, Grinning Grizzly.
I don't grin, I grumble, and that even makes me mad.
GB, relax. Take the coldness pill. All right, I want you to take a deep breath. Good. And I want you to close your eyes. All the campers, close their eyes. And I want you to kind of see if you can feel if God is with you and listen.
I closed my eyes for a second, and then it got really dark.
Well,
and then I heard someone laugh, and I knew they were laughing at me.
No.
And I realized that I will never have friends, and I'll be alone. And when I try to climb a tree, I will fall and land on my head, and then a worm will crawl up in there and eat my brain.
I will claw and shred anyone who's not Triple B's friend.
9. Wow, both of you bears are so spunny upwards today. I know. How about a story?
Yes. If it'll make me feel better.
Yes, I'd like a story if it makes Triple B feel better. Please.
Did he just say please? Okay, don't tell him. Don't let him be embarrassed about that. All right, let's be good. I know. I will tell story of a woman named Ruta.
Root?
I did not say root. I said Ruta.
It's like he's saying words, but I think they are not words.
Anyway, this story about Ruta starts before she started the candy bars. It actually starts with her mother, who was named Naomi. Now, Naomi lived in Bethlehem, and it was a great place to live because it was not too hot in the summer or too cold in the winter, and she was so happy living with her family, her husband, and her 2 sons.
Wait, I thought you said Ruth was her daughter.
Yeah.
It's really terrible, that storytelling.
Look, you are not interrupting bears. I am bear expert, you're being bothersome bears. So, Naomi was so very happy living in Bethlehem until her husband died. Yeah, no, don't worry, it gets worse. And then there was a famine, and Naomi was forced to either leave or stay and starve. So she packed up everything. She and her 2 sons went to a town named Moab. It's where it gets good. In Moab, her 2 sons found the perfect girls. They were named Ruta and Orpah, and they got married. And Naomi was so happy. And then the sons died.
Now, why do you tell us these things, Triple C?
Not what I'd call an expert on storytelling.
And two, you will see. So, Naomi was so sad and so angry at everything. She changed her name. She changed her name to Mara, which meant bitter. And she tried to tell both Ruth and Orpah, you should stay here in Moab. Restart your own families. I am going back to Bethlehem, and don't you worry about a poor, old, widowed woman all alone.
No, not alone again. I'm going back to bed where it's dark and I can just cry.
Commandant, you and me outside time to catch some claws.
Nine, no one is catching up the claws. All right. So, Mara, as she was now called, was able to convince Orpah to stay. But no matter how hard she tried, she was not able to convince Ruth. Ruth had told her, you don't understand. When I married your son, I did not become your daughter-in-law. I became your daughter. We are family. You are my mother. I have seen you suffer so much, and yet every time you still believe. She knew that God was with her, and God would always lead her forward. Now, Mara and Ruth got back to Bethlehem. Ruth found the perfect man, got married, and soon Mara had grandbabies.
Babies? Babies are so cute. I just want to squeeze their cheeks. But please, babies, don't touch me.
Yeah, no baby the touching.
I got some hugs from them.
All
and
right.
It was awesome. I'm glad I tried it.
All right, well, there you go.
It's interesting Naomi could change her name. I didn't think people could do that.
Yeah, it's true, they can. But here is the point. It is like today's focus. God is always leading us. You must trust him. You see, Ruth knew something special about Mara. Do you know that Mara spoke to God every day? Every day. In fact, she had such a great relationship with God, she had her own name for God. She called him Shadib, which means the Almighty. When Mara was sad that her husband had died, she spoke to God, and God was there, and she trusted him. When she was worried that there was the famine, she spoke to God, and God was there, and she trusted him. When things were happy and great, what do you think she do? She spoke to God, and he was there, and she trusted him. Now, this is the hard one to believe. When she was so sad and so angry that she changed her name to Bitter, do you think she still talked to God? She still talked to God. And you are absolutely correct. You are correct. You are the smartest children. She talked to God because she trusted him and believed.
So God was with her even when bad things happened?
Yeah, that's true. Even then, he was with her.
So
Trust him.
she changed her name to Bitter, which kind of means angry, and God was still with her when she was bitter?
Yeah, it's true. He still was with her, and he would always lead her forward. Wait a minute. Do you think maybe God might be leading both of you forward?
Yes. Do you really think so?
Do you think they are? Do you think? Tell us.
I normally don't like when I'm told what to do, but maybe.
Yeah, no, it is true. Again, like today's focus. Trust God to lead. He will always take you forward. Who here talks to God every day? I do. Who here, if you have the great day on the swimming pool and you're just swimming and you're just splashing and it was the best day ever, do you talk to God and say, it was the best day ever? Yeah. So let's say that you are starting the new school and it's a little worrisome and scary. What can you do? Will he be there? Always? All right, here's the hard one. Let's say you are so angry, just angry at everything. Do you talk to God? Yeah? Do you ever yell or be angry with God? You know what? I do sometimes. It's always great to be nice, but you've never been so mad you just can't help it. Let me tell you this. Sometimes I have talked angrily with God. And you know what God did? What? He was there. He listened. He led me forward. He will always be there. He will always listen and lead you forward. All right, so we have just a little bit of time left for bear hugs. If all of the campers are really good child persons and line up in the straight line, I don't want any spaghetti noodles going every which way. Maybe I can talk some bears to come out and give bear hugs. Are we ready? Yeah. Campers! Let's line up. See how straight your lines can be. We're going to start right here. Right here. This is tangled mess of string. This is not lined. This looks like you spilled spaghetti on there. All right, so one at a time, you can go see if you can get a hug from the man. Candace said I'm going first anyway. Get out of my way. I'm Candace. I get to do it.